Up next, we'll take a look at one of the best Tier 1 attractions at Epcot, Soarin' Around the World. But first, hi, I'm Holly, and welcome to It's a Great Disney Day. If you're new to the channel, be sure and hit that subscribe button and the little bell so you know when I upload my weekly videos. Be sure to stick around to the end for my best Disney hacks. Soarin' Around the World is located in the Land Pavilion in Epcot. It can be described as a 5-minute attraction that's a simulated hang glider that's positioned in front of an 80-foot IMAX screen. You get a bird's eye view as you fly over some of the world's most beautiful natural and man-made wonders. Let's discuss accessibility. This ride does have a height requirement of 40 inches due to the ride's safety restraints. Handicapped guests will need to be able to transfer to the ride vehicle. And if you have a fear of heights, be aware that you are raised high in the air, and when you factor in the IMAX screen, you feel like you're very high up. And I'll add one other tidbit. Your feet do dangle on this ride, so hold on to your flip-flops. Now let's move on to Fast Pass facts. This attraction does offer the Fast Pass Plus option and is in the Tier 1 category. I must add that the wait times in the standby line are usually around 45 minutes, which is shorter than that of Test Track and Frozen Ever After. So I seldom recommend a Fast Pass for Soarin', but we'll talk more about that as we move on to tour planning. If you have 2 full days at Epcot or even 2 half-day mornings on day 1, I recommend riding Soarin' without a Fast Pass at Rope Drop. Just in case you don't know, Rope Drop involves arriving 30 to 45 minutes before the park opening to be at the front of the crowds for riding attractions without a wait. On day 2, since you can only book 1 Tier 1 Fast Pass, it's best to book for Frozen Ever After or Test Track, which have much longer waits. And whichever one of those 2 that you don't get a Fast Pass for, that's the one I would rope drop. Now here's some ideas on how to work Soarin' into a 1-day touring plan when you've had to use your rope drop and Tier 1 Fast Pass for Frozen and Test Track. Ride Soarin' when exiting the park or returning from a midday break. Plan a meal at one of the Land Pavilion's 2 restaurants, Sunshine Seasons or Garden Grill. Ride Soarin' before or after. Now, here's this week's Hollie Hacks. For the best views of the IMAX screen on Soarin', ask the cast member if you can have Terminal B. The first and second rows have some of the best views. For sticking around to the end, I have a bonus Hollie Hack for you. When you enter the Land Pavilion for Rope Drop, most guests go right. But if you go left, it's a shorter walk to the staircase that leads right to the entrance of Soarin'. Everyone else will be getting there a little bit slower because of more people trying to pour into the staircases or on the escalator, and they have a little bit longer of a walk to Soarin'. I mentioned this Hollie Hack in my video on the Land Pavilion. Be sure and check that video out for more tour planning tips. I'll post a link to the video above. Well, that's all we have time for today, folks. Thanks so much for watching. And if you haven't subscribed already, hit that subscribe button. And if you liked the video, leave a comment below. Until the next video, have a great Disney day. See ya!